Eloise Parker, a retired school teacher, lives alone in Massachusetts, but she has a renter in her barn, Adam Clay, who lives peacefully as a beekeeper. One day, Eloise falls victim to a phishing scam and is duped out of more than $2 million, most of which belongs to a charity she oversees. Devastated, she commits suicide. Clay discovers her body and is promptly arrested by FBI agent Verona Parker, Eloise's daughter. Clay is released after Eloise's death is judged as a suicide. Verona informs him that the crew that robbed Eloisa has been on the FBI's wanted list for some time, but they are difficult to track down. Wanting justice for his landlady, Clay calls the Beekeepers, a secretive group, to find the scammers. Clay finds out the scammers' address, a call center led by Mickey Garnett. Clay scares the employees away and burns the building. Garnett informs his boss, technology executive Derek Danforth, who orders Garnett to kill Clay. A violent confrontation occurs. Clay kills Garnett's men and chops off Garnett's fingers. Garnett calls Danforth while stopped at a bridge and informs him that Clay is a beekeeper. Clay follows Garnett and drags him off the bridge with a truck, killing him and warning Danforth that he is coming after him. Danforth tells former CIA Director Wallace Westwild, who is now in charge of security for Danforth Enterprises at the request of Derek's mother, Jessica, about Clay. Concerned, Wallace approaches the current CIA director in an attempt to stop Clay. The director contacts the Beekeepers and discovers Clay has retired from the organization. Then the Beekeepers proclaim neutrality after Clay assassinates the current beekeeper sent to kill him. Meanwhile, Verona and her partner, Matt Wiley, expect Clay to launch an assault on the 9-Star United Center in Boston, which manages all of Derek's global fraud contact centers. After informing FBI Deputy Director Prigg that Clay is a beekeeper, they receive all the assistance they need. Wallace leads a group of ex-Special Forces personnel, informing them that the Beekeepers are a highly competent and dangerous clandestine organization tasked with protecting the United States that operates outside of official control. To have a chance of stopping Clay, Wallace orders the group to hold the interior of the 9-Star building while the FBI deploys its own SWAT unit around the perimeter. Danforth's decision not to evacuate the employees allows Clay to rapidly overcome the FBI SWAT squad and invade the building, capturing the manager. Verona notifies FBI Deputy Director Prigg that Danforth owns and operates both companies, which are used by various U.S. government companies. Verona further points out that Clay will not only try to kill Derek, but he may also kill Jessica, the President of the United States, because of her involvement in the swindle. As Clay evades capture, Wallace tells Derek to remain with his mother under Secret Service protection. Wallace hires a bunch of mercenaries at the President's oceanfront estate, one of whom previously lost a leg to a beekeeper. And Jessica discovers the truth from Prigg regarding Derek's use of a CIA program during her presidential campaign. Jessica decides that when Clay approaches, she will tell him and everyone else the truth about Derek's use of the programs. Derek is enraged and kills Prigg and kidnaps his mother. Clay battles his way into the president's office. Wallace attempts to persuade Clay to turn away at the last minute, but fails. Clay eventually makes it to her office, where he is shortly joined by Verona, Matt, and the other FBI agents. Verona tries to convince Clay not to kill Jessica and Derek. Derek attempts to kill his mother, but Clay kills him first and escapes through a nearby window and onto the beach. Despite having a clear shot, Verona decides not to shoot Clay. He flees with the assistance of the scuba gear he had hidden on the beach.